Hi, Pisces-aries. Welcome to your Love Tarot reading. My name is Gabrielle, and you are tuned in to Cusp of Roses, where we do timeless general tarot readings for all 12 cusp zodiac signs every new and full moon in every zodiac season. If you're interested in that content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my next live reading. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for being here. I appreciate your time. Pisces, Aries, we are going to get into this energy, but first, I'm going to light your incense and we're going to give a moment of silence, a moment of gratitude, a moment of grounding, okay? Do whatever grounding and gratitude work feels right for you in this moment, whether that is prayer, whether that's affirmation, whether that's just silence, whether that's breath work, whatever it looks like. Get grounded so that you're open to the messages that come forward through this reading. And you can tune in to the messages that are truly meant for you. All right. Remember that this is general. Okay. So it's not a personal one-to-one reading. If you are interested in a personal, you can book that through my website, cusp-of-roses.com. That link is in the description box. But yeah, take what only kind of works and fits for your situation. If it doesn't fit, don't make it. Don't force it. All right. Might not be for you in the now moment. Might not be for you at all. But I'm glad you're here. So I'm going to go ahead again and get your incense lit, and then I'm going to sound my singing bowl 1 to 3 times, depending on how I intuitively feel guided to. We'll let that sound travel. That's when you can, again, be active in whatever grounding and gratitude practice you have, and then we'll see what the cards have to say. All right. All right. Hi, Aurora. Thank you for being here, love. As always, I appreciate seeing you in the chat. Let's go ahead and get into this, okay? All right. I'm going to sense and try to feel here, Pisces, Aries, what messages I can kind of pull from your energy before we see what the cards as I shuffle up. I'll call this your pre-shuffle. I can kind of get a sense of what's going on here in love and romance for you, Pisces, Aries. Okay, I just heard dark and gloomy. So maybe that's what love feels like for you. Maybe you find yourself in kind of a dark and gloomy place. Sending you all so much love, okay, and peace for those that might need it right now. Something has either been very dark and gloomy when it comes to a particular connection. Like you feel like you've been left in the dark about something and it doesn't feel good. Like something's, yeah, you're in the dark about something and it doesn't feel good. It's like you're aware that you're in the dark, but you're maybe not sure of how to come into the light around the situation, or nothing's been illuminated yet to you. I kind of do get that there's some like angelic energy here trying to assist you with this illumination, or trying to bring in some illumination for you, but it's hard to see. It's hard to connect with. Okay, tell me more here, Divine. My solar plexus just kind of shifted, so maybe there's a need to kind of activate that energy. I do have a curated chakra healing playlist linked in my description box, so feel free to start there and then branch off to whatever else kind of comes across your path here on YouTube. You can also work with your solar plexus by getting out in the sun, wearing yellow. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to find the will, like the will, the strength, the courage, the will. Some of you could be connecting with a Leo or dealing with a Leo. Sisterhood, okay? Maybe this Leo energy is a feminine figure in your life, like a friend. The value of true sisterhood is priceless. The support and guidance of someone's sister or female friend, whether physically or spiritually, should be considered. I get some of you like calling on maybe your feminine ancestors, or there's a particular feminine energy that you're like wanting to connect with or hoping to connect with for guidance. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, I just heard under the sea. So some of you guys might feel just really in like an emotional whirlwind right now. Feeling underwater. Not above it, but definitely under it. So weighed down by some emotional energy, or just dealing with a lot of strong emotional waves right now when it comes to love and romance, or maybe within a connection. Money and finance was at the bottom of the deck. I caught a glimpse of it. So maybe this is centered around your money and finances. That could be making it difficult to, again, see the light in a particular connection or situation. Or, yeah, there could just be some stressors here. What else? What else for Pisces, Aries energy? Sisterhood came out again. Maybe this is like a sister who needs support from you. A friend that felt like a sister. Somebody needs your support, or you need someone's support here. Needing like a shoulder to lean on. Okay, partnership and came out in reverse and wedding upright. So maybe you're like calling off something here, or again, it's for partnership to be in reverse. Maybe you're consulting a female friend or a feminine figure in your life about marriage, and like how do you know when it's the right partner, when the right person is in your life? Like some of you are like seeking that type of information. Should I get married to this person? Should I not? Maybe there was an upcoming wedding that didn't happen. Maybe this is happening to like a sister of yours. Like they were engaged, called off the wedding, called off the engagement. Partnership in reverse with wedding. Maybe this is somebody calling off something, because physical touch was at the bottom of the deck. And unfortunately, I kind of heard like infidelity. So infidelity could be coming to the light. That might put a partnership in reverse, or end a partnership that maybe you thought was going to head towards marriage. Whether this is for you, this could definitely be somebody in your energy here, Pisces, Aries. This could be somebody that you're supporting as a friend who's going through this. Choices and decisions. Yeah, it's time to decide what's the best solution. You can no longer prolong this anymore. The longer you wait, the more delays this may cause somewhere down the road. So maybe that's it. Maybe some of you are like at a crossroads in a particular relationship or partnership. And it's like for partnership to be in reverse, it feels like either the connection doesn't hold the certain values that you're looking for in someone to be your forever, or to actually take that step to marriage. And it's just been like either waiting like waiting to see if things would turn around, waiting to see if things shift, if things change. And for partnership to be in reverse, I kind of feel like they haven't. So maybe the question is, are you willing to commit to somebody as is? No changes, no shifts, choices and decisions. Like, it's time to decide what's the best solution for everybody involved. It's like a delay down the road. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you got fantasy. So for some of y'all, okay, Pisces Aries, for some of you with a connection, for fantasy to be here, it feels as if the fantasy with this particular person was always to be married, have the big wedding. And I'm going to be honest with you here, Pisces Aries. This might not be you. This could be somebody you're connected with, okay? So if you know it's not you, don't take it personal. Love you, love you. But I almost feel as if someone's realizing that they were more in love with the idea of being with somebody, like more or less fantasizing the wedding day and all that goes into a wedding and all of that. And as opposed to like really considering like, who are you marrying? Like it's more than just the wedding day. Like, this is now somebody you're gonna have to be with for the rest of your life. I'm not going to say you have to, but at least that's the commitment you're making. So again, partnership in reverse, it's like, do you really want to marry someone who you don't really have a solid partnership with? Or isn't the type of partner that you really want? Choices and decisions, fantasy. Yeah, fantasies are great until we have to face reality. Be sure that you're accepting things for what they truly are to avoid any disappointment. Right. So this is giving me, Pisces Aries, you have either been holding out or waiting on someone who has, in your point of view, the potential to be a partner, to get married to, right? Like, but there's clearly something missing. And clearly whatever the fantasy is around this doesn't match the reality of the situation. Somebody might need like a reality check. Now, again, you could be the reality check person for a friend because sisterhood came out twice. This could be a friend of yours, an actual sister, an aunt, a cousin, somebody who is coming to you like with the fantasy, and you might be the one be like, okay, but like, what's the reality? Do you know what I mean? And you need to think about and make a decision based on the reality, not the fantasy. A lot of people make that mistake, right? Especially if we're talking about partnership and weddings and all of that. Legally tying yourself to somebody that you do not have a healthy partnership with can't work out. That's not going to be anything that's going to turn around, because if anything, when you become legally involved like that, it will amplify money and finances. It'll amplify the issues. It's not going to solve the problem. Like, that's what I mean. Somebody either has a bit of a distorted idea of what marriage will do in a connection. Like, I kind of feel that. Like, somebody thinks getting married will solve the problems. Or someone really, I think at the core of it, and I can't get away from this, y'all. I think at the core of it, whoever this is, they really just want the wedding day. They want to dress up in the dress, or they want to put on the tux. They want to have all the flowers and the whole shebang. They want the production. And it's like, again, that's just one night. Well, depending on your religion or your faith, 1 to maybe 7 nights. I don't know. Some of you guys might, you know, in different cultures, it's like weddings are 3 to 5 days long, but neither here nor there. It's like the moment. You know what's so interesting? Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Taurus, because I think that was the title for the Taurus Gemini reading. Somebody is only focused on the destination, not the journey. Like they just want to get to the wedding day, but they're not thinking about the whole journey of now being a married person. You say those vows for a reason. Sickness and health, right? Till death do you part, right? Like those are words that are spoken in a sacred space, powerful. So you just want to be careful. So again, I think for some of y'all, I feel like you're like, yeah, I'm trying to tell my friend that, but it's not working. Or this might be a conversation that somebody brings up to you here, Pisces Aries, and they want your 2 cents on it. And or you might be the one seeking out the counsel. Fantasy and choices and decisions. Unexpected news, right? And then yin and yang. So I think that somebody definitely has a fantasy of a particular person being their one and only, or their forever. But that fantasy is steeped in the romance of a wedding day or a wedding ceremony, not necessarily what it truly means to be a married person. Somebody, it could be somebody, they just want a ring. Like, I've gotten this energy before where it's like somebody just wants the status symbol of what the rings represent, or wants to just say that they're engaged or that they're married, but they're not really absorbing the fact that there's so much that goes into marriage with another person. Yeah, so whoever this is, if you're tuning in here, don't get caught up in the fantasy. Because yes, the wedding is beautiful and it's great and all of that, but that's just one night out of many. You know what I mean? You got to really be able to say you want to commit to this person day in and day out. And you can't run when it gets tough. Because that's a commitment you made, right? Like, again, I just don't know that somebody's thinking this all the way through. Anything else that I need to know for Pisces Aries prior to starting this reading here, Divine? Anything else? No. Okay. Just heard no. So let's get into this. Thank you so much, Divine, for connecting me in here with Pisces Aries cusp energies and Pisces Aries placements, and my soul tribe that might be tuning in. What do Pisces Aries energies need to know when it comes to love and romance? Direct energy and direct messages here for Pisces Aries when it comes to love and romance. For Pisces Aries, okay? Secret, yeah, okay. And power couple, that's the fantasy, period. That's the fantasy. Somebody has it in their mind that either you, Pisces Aries, or this is how you feel towards somebody, that we could be this power couple thing. Now, I've spoken about power couples here on my channel a little bit. And I am someone that wholeheartedly believes that it is not what we are sold by media. It's not the true definition of a power couple. Not about necessarily the finances. It's not about the aesthetics of what that looks like, because I think it's very like Pinteresty and Instagrammable, and you know what I mean, like it's marketable. The whole idea of what we know, or what we think we know as a power couple, is marketing. Okay, it's aesthetics. A true power couple is influential. And you don't necessarily need money to be influential. You don't need the look to be influential. And I think I gave the example for power couple before, where it's like a true power couple could be in your neighborhood. It's that couple who volunteers and takes kids in, or you know what I mean, and like supports their community, and they're getting things done, and now you guys got, you know, the pothole fixed in the street. Like there's influence. You're affecting people's lives for the better, right? Not giving them ideals to pursue or aesthetics to model after. True power couple is actually being influential in people's lives. Okay? True power couple doesn't even have to be about community based. It could be the way that your energies come together with somebody, how it breaks generational cycles. Power couple, the power of the love between you, or the power of the relationship that you build, has broken away shackles, not only on yourself or for you and your immediate families, but for generations to come. That's that 10 of Pentacles, right? What you plant in that seed and that tree that you grow between you not only feeds you, but it feeds other people. It gives other people the space and the time to step into their purpose. Like, that's power couple. Okay, so let's not get that confused with aesthetically pleasing on social media. All right, now, secrets here. Someone is holding back in this connection. Secrets undermine trust. It's better to lay it all out on the table than to keep it hidden until it no longer can be kept quiet. And we've been getting that energy of something needs to be said for a while now. Something needs to be said. So this particular card, Power Couple, says you two are about to take over the world. There is so much great work to be done and stories to create with this person. You both are breaking generational cycles. So tell me, because these are a little juxtaposed. Money and finance again. Okay. Money is among the top 5 things that couples fight over or individuals stress about. Unresolved financial matters may be affecting this relationship. So the secrets could be around money. I just saw more than friends. The secrets could be around money. So, okay. And this might feel very specific or just kind of very tailored. So again, if this is not for you, don't take it. But the secret could be that somebody maybe doesn't have their financial affairs as together as they project. Maybe that's why, again, I had to break down the whole power couple thing. Like, aesthetically and on view and how someone presents, you would think and assume that they don't have any money issues. So that could have attracted a particular partner or a certain persons or multiple persons, I don't know, with the fantasy of, oh, because of the status that I'm seeing, I get to have this type of wedding day, or you know what I'm saying? Like, something aligns in the image. Maybe that's all that Leo energy I was maybe picking up on. Image. Oh, that's what it is. For some of y'all, something looks good on paper, but in reality, it don't work. It's not a match. No. Like, it's just a no. Something looks good on paper, but it's not what it is. Or someone isn't who you think they are. Or again, someone's not as well off as they say they are, or they're not as stable as they say they are, or as they, I almost want to say, pretend to be. Like, you'd be surprised how many people really take that fake it till you make it mentality, how far they go with it. I don't know that that's necessary, Spirit, but yeah, that's not necessary. We don't have to keep beating that down. So y'all get it, hopefully. It's like somebody thinks they're about to be a power couple with somebody. Lord have mercy. Somebody thinks they're about to step into a power couple, but what they're actually about to step into is money issues. So again, it's like somebody putting on that they have this lifestyle, but they're knee deep in debt, neck deep in debt. And that's what I mean. Maybe that's why I went off about wedding and the marriage. When you merge with somebody legally, every issue, problem that they have is now yours, especially when it comes to money and finances. So they got a bad credit score, that's going to affect your credit. They're hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, that's going to affect you. Like, that's now your debt. Like, it merges. It's a merger. You got to think about it, especially if you're here in America. Marriage is a business proposal by paper. And you sign that marriage certificate, you are practically becoming like a like your own S corp or LLC under the Corporation of America. Everybody's social security, that's your employee ID. We're all employees here of America. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's like that. So you kind of have to know prior to going down that path where they are, what do they have, what's going on. Is that car really paid off? Is that house really paid off? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you have a gambling problem? Like, we don't know. Do you understand? Take it however it fits. But that's the secret. Secretly, somebody has financial issues, but is presenting or entertaining somebody who thinks they're about to be a power couple off of somebody's finances. And it's like, no, that's not, nope, Sorry to say it, but that's how this is coming out. Okay, tell me what's the overall energy here for Pisces, Aries. Timing issues and wedding. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Timing is essential here. Be patient and see what unfolds in this season. The situation involves marriage. So again, okay, whatever side of the coin you're on here, Pisces, Aries, somebody is considering a wedding, marriage. But financially, it's not the right time. But that could be the secret. So somebody's not saying that, hey, financially, I can't give you this dream wedding right now. Or based on how finances are looking, we're not going to be able to really get married until years down the line. Like, it's not going to happen in the timeline that somebody wants it. Like, that's the reality check. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the reality check. Sometimes it can be the right person, but the wrong time. Be patient and see what unfolds in this season. So this could just be a season of money issues for somebody. Like, maybe they're typically good with money, but things are coming left and right, or something's catching up with somebody here that they're going to have. Like, this could even be like back taxes, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, something. But that's going to hold this wedding off. Now, Pisces, Aries, if you're the one in a financial predicament and you've attracted a partner who is attracted to your finances or how you've presented yourself financially, and you've got to tell them it's not what it looks like, this might be the divine setting up a reality check for both of you, where you might have thought this person was here for you, but they were actually here for the aesthetic of the power couple situation, or that's really what they desired. Or that, again, if you have to tell this person, hey, the wedding's not going to happen until a couple of years, and it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to wait that long, then they were really only wanting the wedding, not necessarily the relationship, again, with you. Some of y'all got to go watch that Taurus Gemini reading. Okay? Definitely go watch that Taurus Gemini reading. If I can remember, I'll try to link it in the comments down below. Overall energy and message here for Pisces, Aries. Transparency. Yeah, I just think somebody's finally clearly gonna have to be transparent. Because I almost get that whoever's like in this fantasy of the wedding day and all of this, and it's like this person might already be ordering things and kind of like trying to move this whole thing along. And again, the finances are looking like it's not going to happen right now, at least. And more than likely not in a time frame that's going to be comfortable for this person. So again, this could just be a test that's being orchestrated by the divine to get you both to see that partnership in reverse before you make that decision, that huge decision to legally merge yourself with somebody else. Because once that's done, to undo it is a whole headache and a half, child. Okay? Fate. Yeah. In life and love, things may not always be clear, make sense, or seem to be going our way. What is meant to be will be. Choose peace as you navigate life. So this could be a fated event or a fated happening that these money issues are presenting themselves, and now this wedding can't happen. It's fate. That's what I mean. It's orchestrated by the divine to get you both to see that this might not be a good fit for you, Pisces, Aries. And better save you now before you make that financial commitment or before you get into this. Okay, tell me more. Now, this could all just be tea that somebody's spilling to you, Pisces, Aries. So I might be more connected to that sisterhood person, whoever that is for you, than you right now. Or this energy is just present in somebody's situation, in somebody's life, okay? So again, might not be you fully, but it could be somebody connected to you. Tell me more. Bottom of the deck. Toxic behaviors. So that's what I'm trying to say. I think the divine is trying to illuminate that somebody being in the dark, illuminate someone's toxic behaviors. So they're probably causing this financial issue so that someone can see someone for who they are and their true intentions. Because otherwise, had you not had this money issue or this money problem, it would have never came out. It would have stayed a secret. So there's secrets both ways. So this card signifies that someone is exhibiting toxic behaviors. Toxic behaviors can look like yelling, manipulation, self-sabotaging, abuse, neglect, and so on. Seek mental, emotional, or physical help. Yes, somebody needs, that's the fantasy. Whoever's caught up in the fantasy, that's who's going to be exhibiting these toxic behaviors because of the money and the finance issues. Now, granted, honestly, here this is just me, y'all. Y'all don't gotta, you don't have to believe the same thing I believe. But if you're not technically married yet, you're single. Like, wholeheartedly, you could have a domestic partnership. That's beautiful, wonderful, cool, great. But you're still making a choice to be exclusive with one person when, in fact, if you don't have a ring on your finger, you're single. So in that light, someone might not feel like, because again, we're not married yet, I don't have to clue you into what's going on with me financially because we're not married. Do you know what I mean? Like, if we were to get married, then you can kind of know and be privy to my financial matters. But somebody could have been keeping it to themselves, whatever this unresolved issue is, because it's technically not their partners or whoever this is business. But I do think there is going to be a situation where it's going to come to a head because wedding came out twice. So someone's either pressuring the other person to get married, and then that's going to force somebody to be like, look, financially, it's just not going to make sense right now. And that's going to bring out the toxic behaviors in somebody because they're not getting what they want. Or again, they've already been telling people that that's about to happen. Like, I just think somebody's jumping the gun a little bit. Like, almost in the way of like, I'm going to speak it into existence. I'm going to just tell everybody that we're fiancés or like engaged. And it's like, but you don't have a ring on your finger yet. Like, toxic. So yeah, somebody, oh, Pisces, Aries. Somebody for sure is not going to be, is definitely not going to take well to this secret coming out. But again, I kind of feel like for some of y'all, it's not technically a secret. It's just not their business yet. So I think someone is in the right in being like, yo, this is like my financial thing. It doesn't really pertain to you. But because somebody might even be already operating as if they're married to this person or to you or whomever, I just think somebody's going to take it too far, and then it's going to come to a head. Like, it's going to come to a head where the secret comes out, and that's going to reveal an even deeper secret that somebody was really only in it for the aesthetic power couple type of thing. Only for the, to say they have a ring, to say they got married, to have the whole wedding day experience, and to take all the photos and do all that type of stuff, but not necessarily like want to fully participate. Because again, I can't get the partnership in reverse out of my mind. Not wanting to fully participate and show up and do what it takes to sustain a marriage, a merger, right? Like if we want to even keep it on business, that's like going into a partnership or a contract with a company and they're just excited for the for the ribbon cutting, but then they go ghost. They don't answer emails, they don't show up for meetings after, like all the things they promised to do go out the window, like they just fall flat. And now you got to undo what you legally just did to move forward. And now they get to take half of the company shares. You know what I'm saying? Like it like becomes a whole bigger thing that I feel like Spirit's trying to get somebody to avoid through this money and financial issue. So that's the whole thing. I think it's just a season. But this season is going to show either you, Pisces, Aries, or someone connected to you what the reality is. Oh boy, Pisces, Aries. Okay. Let's clarify this a little bit with the tarot. Okay, there will be an extended to this reading on Patreon. If you'd like to join me there on Patreon, the link is in the description box below. Oof. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Interesting. Yeah, discernment. Okay, yeah, there could be a boundaries thing. It could even be like a family with the sisterhood. Oh yeah, it could definitely be a strong mother figure or maybe a sibling or again, feminine figures on one side of someone's family that will exhibit these toxic behaviors. That's fair, Aurora. Okay. Let's get into this. Tell me what's the secret. Let's just reveal it if we can. What's the secret? 6 of Cups. Ooh. What's the secret? Tell me more about the 6 of Cups and the Empress. And the 4 of Wands. Oh, no. And the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so definitely Empress energy could be a mother figure. 6 of Cups could definitely be soulmate energy. And you've got the 4 of Wands. So someone is holding back in this connection. Secrets undermine trust. It's better to lay it all out on the table than to keep it hidden until it no longer can be kept quiet. Oh boy. For some of y'all, Pisces, Aries, somebody could, with the wedding that kept coming out, somebody could already be married. Oh my gosh. And then the sisterhood. Oh Lord. Please don't tell me this is somebody trying to have like a sister wife situation. Oh, Lord have mercy. What is going on? Like they're married, but they want you to also be married to them while they're married to somebody else. Like, or they want you to be okay with the fact that they're married already. So this could be somebody who wants you to be a part of an open relationship. Ooh. Queen of Pentacles wanted to come out. Tell me Tell me about the energy between secrets and power couple. What in the heck? Ace of Wands. Lord. Yeah, that could definitely be somebody being in love with the idea. Yeah, but I just feel like Nine of Swords, it's like somebody's definitely not seeing it clearly, or somebody's stressing somebody else out about being this power couple. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Cups for power couple. Okay, that was way too many. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Cups for power couple for Pisces-Aries. Somebody's worried about being able to juggle all that. Again, I just, either somebody's not weighing out the pros and the cons, or they're getting to the point where they're overthinking it or getting stressed about it. The Two of Pentacles also kind of comes through sometimes for me as like an ultimatum. You either do this or you do that. Which one are you going to invest in? Where are you going to place those pentacles? You're either going to focus on this one or you're going to focus over here. Now, back to this whole three is a crowd type of thing. With this secrets. This could even be, Lord have mercy. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to say it, but Pisces-Aries, what is going on? This could be a situation where somebody is married and maybe they're in an open marriage. Okay, people do that. That's your prerogative. That's your business. But whoever's been incorporated into this marriage as the third party, but like a willing third party, now thinks that they're about to be a power couple with the person who's married. And now that's the ultimatum. Like, it's me or them. And it's like, do you not see the Four of Wands over here? Ciao. Like, somebody got caught up in the fantasy of actually, I don't even want to use that word, Spirit. I don't. But I guess I'm going to have to. Like, somebody is stuck in a fantasy of being the main out of many or a few. Jesus. So now it's like, it's either me or them. And somebody's like, huh? Like, whoever's doing that, if it's this Empress energy doing that, ooh. Now, look how Spirit works. I said whoever's doing that, and the Emperor fell out. So clearly the Emperor is married to the Empress. Six of Cups would say from time. This is something that's established. We did see the Ten of Pentacles. But this could be the Emperor's side chick or side piece, or again, things could be open between this Empress and the Emperor. Or maybe that's the secret. Maybe the Empress doesn't know that the Emperor had opened up the relationship. So that's going to come out. Lord have mercy. And so now it's like the Queen of Cups could be the third party here. And is stressing out the Emperor about being this power couple. And this feels messy, Pisces-Aries, because maybe this Queen of Cups has secrets. Like, again, it could even be like, don't make me go woman to woman to your Empress, like that type of thing. So the Emperor's like stressed. And maybe this Queen of Cups wants compensation now. Like, oh, so the Emperor set themselves up to be blackmailed. That's pretty much what this feels like. All over the Ace of Wands, like, yeah, Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So then it's going to be this Empress talking to the Emperor like, yo, where's all this money going? You know what I mean? Like, what's this extra 5K or 10K coming out the bank every month? Like, who's that going to, or what's that for? Yikes. Now that got to come out. Yeah, in the dark. That's what it is. In the dark. Waiting for the light to come. Here's the light, Ace of Wands. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, I'm going to get all the cards out, and then we're going to see if there's any other way that this can come through, because this just feels really messy. Yeah, somebody got a payout now. 6 of Pentacles. Period. Like, yep. Someone feels like they have to pay this third party to stop them from being toxic. Like, that could be the threat. Yeah, this Queen of Cups is threatening this Emperor. Like, if you don't pay what I want you to pay, if you don't do this and do that, then I'm going to go tell your Empress this, that, and the third. Well, child. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Chariot. What's the energy between money and thank you, the Hierophant. So there's all the Taurus energy. Page of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Sorry, y'all. I feel like I need to get it all out before we... Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. High Priestess. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the 8 of Pentacles. So for some of you, this interesting, like I kept bringing up, like business merger, all of that. Now, for some of y'all, this could be your person who got into like a bad business deal, and it's having like financial effects on your guys' situation now. I just get that there's a lot of pressure coming from this Queen of Cups to be this power couple. Like stressing out about how to manage all of this. Now, again, with the Empress present, the Empress could also be the Queen of Cups, could also be the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? And maybe it's this Emperor stressing out about something financially or a contract with the 3 of Pentacles. Maybe they thought something was going to be a good idea. They got presented with an idea and got scammed somehow, because I kind of feel that a little bit. And maybe they went into this merger or this partnership without telling the Empress. And so now they're maybe looking for the Empress to be compassionate or to kind of financially hold them down somehow, some way, or... Yeah, I just feel like this Emperor is going to fess up to some sort of merger, some sort of contract, something that they did in secret. Here's the 2 of Cups. And maybe, possibly, maybe because this Emperor will finally bring it all into the light. Okay, especially with the Queen of Pentacles. Their Empress might support them. I feel like the Emperor is external from you, Pisces-Aries. So maybe you're the Empress. So maybe you're going to make the decision to kind of like, again, support them however you need to, or see them through this financial hardship. And that's maybe what will let the Emperor know that they want to move forward with you. Or like, I don't know, like there's something here. But the toxic behaviors though, that could be it. It could be toxic behaviors on behalf of this Emperor. The fact that they went off and made a financial decision without discussing it. Again, this is what I'm talking about. If you're going to get married and you're going to do weddings, you can't move like you single. You have to be transparent, because it not only affects you, but it affects your person, your partner, especially when it comes to money and finances. So you can't keep people in the dark when you're married to somebody. And maybe that's a hard lesson that this Emperor is learning. Okay, so that's another way. Another way. I'm also getting with the Three of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. Somebody had the idea to incorporate somebody else into their marriage, like as, again, as a open marriage type of thing, and it's backfiring. Like really, really bad. Because now whoever's the third party doesn't want to be the third party anymore. They want to be the main party. Like, yeah, like this Queen of Cups thinks that they can surpass the Empress, or that they want to be the Empress. But there's already an Empress in the situation. And so now I kind of do feel like that might not be everybody's story, but I feel like this Queen of Cups, or whoever this represents, could be attempting to blackmail this Emperor into giving them money. If, let's say, the relationship between the Emperor and the Empress was not open. And so with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant, somebody's learning a lesson in integrity, having a certain moral standard that avoids you connecting with people that have these toxic behaviors, or avoids just a lot of drama for no reason. And if that's the case, I feel like with the High Priestess and the Emperor knows that they took a wrong turn here. Okay, they know, but it's just now having to deal with it. It's now having to deal with it. It's having to learn the lesson. And the Two of Cups was at the bottom. So again, somebody in this dynamic will exhibit or has exhibit toxic behaviors, whether that is keeping secrets, neglecting to tell you things, okay, or manipulating situations. I don't know. I don't know, Pisces, Aries. Seven of Swords, lying. There it is. That could be the biggest thing. Not telling the truth, not being transparent, saying one thing and then doing another. Okay, overall energy with the bottom of the deck for toxic behaviors. Okay, in the extended, we're going to look beyond whatever comes up at the bottom of the deck. We'll then get into two more oracle cards, but let's see what's at the bottom of the deck first for toxic behaviors. The Magician, that's what I'm saying. It's manipulation and it's lies. So someone's omitting the truth, not telling the truth. Yeah, if you are married to this person, Pisces, Aries, I feel like that's maybe even a bigger lesson learned for you. Like, again, it's more than just the whole celebration of going into the marriage. It's really facing the reality of who you're marrying. Because I have a feeling that this person has exhibited this toxic behavior prior to any sort of union or marriage happening. And again, marriage doesn't fix the problem. It only amplifies it. So you got money issues, you got trust issues prior to getting married. Oh, best believe you get married, it's gonna multiply by 10. So I really do feel like someone is definitely manipulative. Trying to either spin a narrative here, or again, it's like trying to keep you in the dark about something, or I don't know, Pisces, Aries, this might be you. This might be you. To be honest, High Priestess can be Pisces energy, Emperor Aries energy, Aries Taurus cusp. Just saying now, okay? And no judgment at all. Whatever and however this plays out, whatever's fated to be, that's the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever's fated to be from this situation will definitely teach somebody a higher level lesson, allow somebody to gain wisdom. So maybe you needed to go through this situation in order to become wise, in order to not, know what to do and what not to do. Somebody either had to learn this lesson the hard way, though. I feel like this feels like a mess. And I honestly feel like it was like avoidable, like an unnecessary mess, which is like even worse. Cause like you low key went out your way to like make this all happen, but okay, you know what I mean? Like I just kind of feel like you ain't had to go, you ain't had to do all that. But yeah, or that could be the whole thing. Maybe this emperor convinced the empress that an open relationship was what was necessary because they, whatever, the Ace of Wands is too strong, or they just can't stick to one woman or one man or whatever. Yeah, that was emotionally manipulative. Somebody might have went for it and now it's backfiring because whoever you've now introduced into this situation, in this connection, is like either trying to play main role, trying to be number one now, or want some sort of financial compensation for the secret. Especially with the Empress and the Emperor and the Hierophant, there could be again some sort of status about this, like you don't want people to know what y'all really be doing. Like, you know what I mean? I just think somebody is threatening that. So the manipulation that started this whole thing is now backfiring with the person you've introduced is now manipulating you or manipulating your person. Yeah, you're going to learn the hard way. Yep. Okay. Well, this extended should definitely be interesting. Definitely not the reading I did not see this coming. I'm a little like shocked, but I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. So in the extended, we're going to look beyond the magician to learn a little bit more about who's in this toxic behavioral pattern or what those toxic behaviors are, so you guys can be hyper aware, especially if this hasn't come to light yet. Because again, I did get that some of you guys might be in the dark about this right now. Maybe this is the light that you needed, but again, it'll all come out in the wash eventually. Yeah, my throat chakra just pulsated, so the secret's going to come out. You're going to hear it from your person, though. All right, so we're going to look beyond the magician, and then we're going to pull from the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle to really kind of get the overall lessons. Because I think that this is like a karmic situation, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. Something to learn from, something to grow from, something to help you expand your awareness and your consciousness so that you can kind of get into the right relationship. Because again, I did kind of get this energy that this is all being orchestrated so that you both can realize that you're not meant for one another, or this isn't going to work. And I hate to say that, but I got to keep it real with y'all. So we're just going to see what those lessons might be, what's presented there. And then we're going to pull love note messages from an oracle deck that I created. I kind of want to see what this emperor has to say, because they're the one that feels like they're in secrecy, or they're the one keeping the secret. So once this comes out, we'll just kind of see where they're at with it. Kind of, again, what level of awareness do they have? Where their head and their heart is at when it comes to you, Pisces-Aries, if you're not the emperor. All right. And maybe we'll even do a side-by-side. So I'll pull on what the empress feels about this as well. Okay. That'll be the extended, again, live over on Patreon as soon as we end this live. So if you want to tune in, make sure you join at the link below. Let me know if anything from this reading resonated with you in the comments section. I'd love to connect with you guys there and just kind of see how this plays out for y'all. Just let me know. You don't necessarily have to go in detail, because I know this is a little messy, but just whatever it resonated, drop a few emojis, whatever the case may be. Just let me know if you connected or not. Well, if you didn't connect, then you don't got to let me know that. All right, you can just move on to another reading. But this has been your Love Tarot reading here, Pisces-Aries. All right. If you do not want to join me over on Patreon, I do also have membership tiers here on YouTube. One is just a general support tier that comes with some perks. And the second is a weekly oracle message that I upload every Sunday that comes with like a healing meditation and process. A lot of beautiful messages that have come through for that particular tier as well. So thank you to everybody who's joined me on that tier. And if you're interested in that to kind of support you throughout the week, go ahead and join and sign up. I'd love to have you on the membership side of things here at Cusp of Roses. But if not, Pisces Aries, again, I thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you for allowing me to read for you tonight. And I look forward to hearing from you all in the comments down below. Thank you, Aurora, for being here in the chat. I'm sorry, I feel like I miss some people sometimes, so let me just make sure. Yeah, thank you, Aurora, for being in the chat. Thank you to everybody else who tuned in here live. And I will see you all in our next one. Namaste.